Hey guys, it's Gina, and yes, I'm actually on my exercise ball. That's why I'm bouncing. It's like, thanks for sharing, right? Um, but this review is on 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. Right off the bat, I do not recommend this book for any teenagers, or for that matter, any people at all, really. Um, it's pretty graphic, and it is adult. The girl is in her early 20s, and the guy, I think he's in his mid 20s. So it's not a YA book at all. Um, but of course, it's in the bookstores, painted everywhere and plastered everywhere. And there was a lot of talk about it. It was in my Entertainment Weekly magazine, big write up on it. People were getting it mixed up. They had a YA author, Between Shades of Grey, I think it was, or something like that, saying that it's made her book more popular because people were getting it mixed up with this book. And of course, when we went on our cruise carnival, when we went on that, there was a girl. We were coming back from the beach, taking a taxi back to the ship, and she had the book and she was actually reading it, and I thought it was the YA book. So I'm like, oh, is that good? And she's like, yes, it's so good. And she was like in the middle of it, and I was like, oh, I gotta get that when I get back. But it wasn't the one I was thinking of. But I did read it. It took me it was a rough time getting through it. Um, that's a gray tie because he has a gray tie. But it was really graphic, like I said, and also I didn't like the writing at all. It's it was weird, and the people that did like it at work asked me like, "What do you mean about the writing?" But I felt like because the girl uses exclamations a lot, like she'll say, "Oh my God," or "Holy crap," or "Holy cow," "Holy crap," "Holy," and it just seemed like she said that kind of stuff all the time. Like, I don't know, she sounded like a really young kid, or just, I don't know, a really immature person, like always saying "Holy this," "Holy that," and just like when she'd see his shirt off, I'd be like, "Holy moly!" And it's like, are you kidding me? So I got tired of that. Um, and I'm sorry if you like to say those words and you talk like that a lot. Sorry, I just don't like to read it. So I would still be your friend, but I just thought the author, it just wasn't creative on the author's part. It's like, could you not think of any other words to put in there? Every time she sees something, holy something, and or she would say, "Oh my God," a lot. Oh my God, oh my, and it just got on my nerves. But so that's what made me barely make it through the book. And also people look at this as like a great love story kind of thing, like, oh, it's their love, blah blah blah. This this guy in here is messed up, and he wants things a certain way and does things because he's messed up. And she, the girl, ends up, well, I'm not going to ruin the story if you want to read it, but the girl has her own issues, and he can't give her what she wants, and she can't give him what he wants. Oh, it just told me that I could read 50 Shades Darker or 50 Shades Freed. No, thank you. But anyway, I don't know why it did that, because that's really weird. But so there is book 2 and book 3. You guys probably know, but I'm not going on with the series. There is a girl at work, and it's like, I'd kind of like to know how the author kind of worked it out between them, like what happened, and so. But I just can't get through the writing and all the, you know. And so the girl at work, she said she made it through book 2, but she wasn't going on with 3, that she felt the same way that I did. And so she said that she told me how book 2 went. I was like, really? So I'm definitely not going on with it. But I don't know. I like YA. I like when the authors leave a lot to the imagination. Um, you know, Edward and Bella kind of thing. Jason Clary. I mean, they even get um, on the romantic side, but it doesn't get graphic. So this isn't my kind of book. The thing that really amazed me, because I really wanted to see for myself, is because they said if you a lot of people were saying that it wasn't that bad. Like, it was like candy. Like, it wasn't like serious graphic. But I found most people that were saying that also read really like adult love, romance, Harlequin romance, stuff like that. And I guess to them, maybe that's not that bad. Or like that Sherilyn Kenyon, maybe it wouldn't be so bad to them people. I don't know. But then others said it was really bad. And it seems like a lot of the YA people or younger kind of ages were saying that. So I'm on that end because I like YA. I like people to leave stuff to the imagination. But besides that, not only do I not want to read any more of that kind of stuff, but also, just like I said, I did not like the writing at all. And I just did not look at it as a love story in any way. It's just really two messed up people trying to figure out what they're going to do to be together. I don't know. So, sorry if this wasn't the review that you maybe thought it was, but I don't even think I rated this on Goodreads. If I did, I don't know what I gave it. Because thinking about it and everything, I'd probably give it a 2. I don't think I'd give it a 3, because I don't know, anything I'd give a 3 or 4 to, I would probably, if I gave a 3 to something, I would eventually, more than likely, read. I think I gave a 3 to Maggie Stivader's book. Shoot, can't think what it's called. But if I give a 3 to a book, I would read the rest in the series. I just wouldn't be like chopping at the bit to do it. If I gave a 4 or 5 definite, I'd have it at midnight. 4, I'd definitely be going and getting it within the next day or two. So I would have thought I would, if I did rate it on Goodreads, I would have gave it a 2.5 stars. But if you guys aren't friends with Angie and I on Goodreads, please do that. I love seeing the updates and what everybody else is reading and your comments. You can message me. But if you go to yafictionfreaks.blogspot.com, we haven't really been blogging a whole lot on there, but if you scroll to the bottom, it will say something like friend us on Goodreads, and it will give Angie's account and my account. I know Hannah sometimes does reviews on this channel too, Angie's daughter, but I don't know if we have her Goodreads on there. So you could message Angie and ask her what Hannah's is. But yeah, that's my review, and like I said, I wouldn't recommend it, especially for YA people. If you like hot and heavy books, you're going to love this, but other than that, I don't recommend it. So, hopefully I don't run into any more books like this that the media went crazy about that wasn't that crazy. I wasn't crazy about. Usually that's what happens. So, alright, I will see you guys next time. Happy reading.